a foot on the line, so just a 2, but great to see Miles hit tough shots. And PG back the other way.
He just pushed the ball up and passed it, but I think more importantly, he's a really good basketball player.
Got a piece of that. Matchup to watch, Butler guarding Paul George. 2 outstanding defenders. Gets to the basket, PG 2 more.
Move him. Paul George able to move him and still shoot over. Portland game that they played on Wednesday night. But he's a guy that they were concerned enough that McDermott is a guy they normally put in. Mahimi has made baskets. Now he's making at 6 o'clock. So they were on a long West Coast trip, came back, and now you test their legs.
He's trying to get unleashed. 95 also played in Chicago and at Minnesota. Last 5 years, the head coach at Iowa State. Would have been a shot clock violation, but a Jimmy Butler turnover.
Fred Hoiberg would love this style of play because he could shoot it.
Boy Allen has only shot.
They got 3-point shooters on the floor.
Paul George had 9 first quarter points. Gets it to Allen, who now with 5, he'll attack Mirotic.
Got a mismatch. He likes it.
And a foul. It's on Mirotic. Really close.
It sure was. That shows you how good the camera work is around here. That's good work there.
Great work by our Fox Sports Indiana crew. Our director is Jamie Burns. Max Leinwand is our producer. Glad to be with you the night after Thanksgiving. Hope all of you had a great Thanksgiving. And the Pacers on the road. The next 4 games away from Bankers Life Fieldhouse. Sunday night, 9:30 tip against the Los Angeles Lakers. And then the Clippers on each.
Yeah, I think they pretty well have, because Mirotic has been part of the guys that have been. Well, Paul, he's just going to try to get where he can just use his length. You see, Butler can't get his hands up in time, and Paul just knocks that one right.
Good defense by Indiana.
Yeah. Gasol had trouble playing against the Pacers in Chicago, too.
Yeah, he's 3 of 10. Here's PG.
Oh,
2 of the best players in the Eastern Conference and in the NBA. 2 young players.
That are 2-way players.
Shot clock at 5. Butler.
You want to see some really good defense? You just
tip the ball.
Yeah, he did a nice job, but he also kept the defender out from getting the rebound.
Somehow
he got it up there and in.
Starts the quarter in the post against E'Twaun Moore with 4 to shoot.
That's the same thing they had done with Mirotic. Jonathan just talked about it. The Pacers took it page. Mahimi does a nice job getting there, cutting hard, and then Paul just raising up, knowing there's not a thing that he put to the corner.
9 3-point field goals. The Bulls now in 9 straight road games have made at least 7, and PG right back with 1.
I'm telling you, the guy has just got to the point. I mean, you got to work at your game. You see Mahimi get there. Butler trying to close it off a little bit. Noah won't come. Paul able to set up and knock down the 3.
So the Pacers, after going 4 of 21, have made 2 of their. They had a 17-point first half lead. PG for 3 more. George Hill the rebound. Paul George missed it, but what a basket cut.
Well, not only a basket cutter. You know, we've talked about a lot of people doing a lot of things. George Hill is still a guy who makes big plays for this Pacers team. Paul George gets a lot of the credit because he's scoring, but George Hill comes out of nowhere to get this offensive rebound and reads where the opportunity is to a flying Paul George. He gets it to him and he gets fouled.
Foul on Gasol. That's his 3rd. It's also the 3rd against the Bulls.
Big that the guards rebound in this situation. Larry Bird is always talking about, he looks at guards who can rebound their position, because you get in situations.
And it's a 9-point Indiana lead. Paul George nearly banked it in and gets the foul from Jimmy Butler.
Does a good job recognizing where the defense is. In order to do that, you have to know if you turn the corner, the guy is trailing. If he's trailing you and you stop, there's no way the defender's going to stop in time, because he thinks you're going to keep going to the rim. Paul pulled up for the shot and Butler fouled it.
Longest 20-point run of his career. 11 straight games of at least 20 points for Paul George. He started the 2013-14 season, a Pacers 9-0 start with 9. He's just 4 of 14 from the field. Pacers trying to even the season series. PG for 3.
PG is just starting to fire up.
Joe. Another three from Paul George, his third of the night. And the Pacers have a double-figure lead of 14 over the Bulls. Way through the fourth quarter, our AT&T U-verse rewind. Paul George, he had Gasol, clangs it, and Paul George has his 8th rebound.
They're for real. They're for real.
And they have led most of the way. They had an early deficit, but led by 12 after a quarter. And here's a three, and that's PG for 3 more.
Man, they don't have a starter on the floor. PG's able to step out into that corner and knock down that three because just didn't get there in time.
7 of 13 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3 in the second half, and he'll get a standing ovation.